Hey y'all, it's Nona, and today I'm here to do my monthly collab. It is using the BH Cosmetics Zodiac palettes. This one is for July, and it is Ruby. Very pretty. I do this with my friend Andrea from My Messy Craft Room. She hasn't joined me the past couple of months, and she hasn't been on YouTube. But I'm still going to include her because sometimes her schedule gets really busy and she doesn't have time for YouTube. She works a lot and you know, things like that. And so I want to include her in case she comes back and joins in at a later date. So you can still check out her channel and everything because she's a total sweetheart and I just love her to death. Again, I'm going to extend the invitation to anyone that has these palettes. If you want to join in with me, you do any kind of look you want using as many of the shadows as you want. I post any day of the month that's convenient for me. I do have a hashtag BH Zodiac Collab. I have it in the title of my videos. And that's all I ask, is that you just put that hashtag in your title and get on here and do a really pretty look with me. And so I'm going to start with this one. And what I like to do is I like to use all 7 shadows in my look. So I'm going to start out with Honest, and I'm going to put that in my transition area. Y'all, I'm sweating and I'm very, very dewy, moist, sticky. The temperature here right now is 114 degrees. And it's 4:30 in the afternoon. I live in Southwest Oklahoma, and we get the extremes in temperatures on both ends of the spectrum. We get, you know, up into the high teens in the summer, and we get below 0 in the winter. And there's not very much of a fall or spring per se. It kind of is like, you know, summer and then 1-2 weeks of spring. I mean, 1-2 weeks of fall and then straight into winter, and, you know, vice versa. It's very harsh here. A lot of people don't know that about Southwest Oklahoma. We have super strong winds. It's even in the name of our state song. It's even in the course of our state song, Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plains. We get horrible ice storms in the winter, and I love my home, and I've only ever lived in Oklahoma, and the only way I would move is if I ever won the lottery. And then I would want to move to Alaska. That's my dream. But other than that, you know, I gripe about the weather here a lot, but this is my home, and I love my state, but I just do not like the heat, and 114 is just ridiculous. But that's a really pretty color, isn't it? I love BH's shadows. If you don't know, they went bankrupt quite a few months ago, and they sold out to Revolution, and they haven't released anything yet under the BH line. I hope if they do, they keep the same shadow formula, because it's so good. It's actually probably BH and Natasha Denona are my favorites. Next, I'm going to go into Fun Gal, this pretty red. I'm going to put that in my socket with a little crease brush. I'll tell you a little about Andrea's channel. As I said, she's very sweet. She's considerate, has a great sense of humor. She's very real and genuine, down to earth. Her channel, again, is My Messy Craft Room, so she is into crafting. She does do makeups. Obviously, she has done collabs with me before. She loves the same cheap makeup brands that I do. I know some people look down on the word cheap as bad, but that's just the word I use. And I love cheap makeup. She likes Shop Miss A, Dollar Tree, BH, all those brands that I love. She is a plus size lady. She's very tall and she has large feet for, you know, a woman per se, which I am this exact same way. So she does a lot of plus size hauls and try-ons from stores like Torrid and Shein and Rainbow, and she does thrift hauls and she tries on the clothes, and I just absolutely love plus size representation. And someone who is body positive and shares places that you can get cute, fashionable or trendy clothes, comfortable, that fit a plus size body well, and you know, at a price that I can afford. She gets jewelry and bags and shoes, and I just absolutely love it. I just do. I love it. She does some hauls where she likes to stockpile some of her groceries, similar to prepping, but I'm not sure that she considers herself to be a prepper, but she likes to have a nice, you know, back stock or stockpile of different foods, and she does some food hauls, and I really enjoy those as well. She's so sweet and kind, and she does lots of giveaways. She's very generous, and she does lots of friend mail. She loves to give to people and make people happy. She's just a very sweetheart, and I just love her to pieces. And I hope she comes back to YouTube pretty soon. I'm missing her. Okay, so there's that. Now I'm going to do the outer V. I'm going to go into Proud. This is a brown shade here. I'm going to use that same little crease brush. Whoa, that color is very pigmented. Whoa, I dropped the brush. I'm going to go ahead and tap some of that off on this eye as well. That's like a little trick I do when I get too much pigment on a brush. I just move it over to the other eye, and I just kind of work back and forth, stamping and blending, and that color really blended out very easily, and it's really pretty, very pretty brown. This is a mostly red toned palette, obviously, when, you know, the name is Ruby. And red is, I like red as like an accent shade in like a sunset type look or something like that. But, you know, as the main color in a look, I just don't think it looks the best on me. If y'all hear some noise, hammering, or anything like that, my husband is painting the outside of our house, and he's out there caulking, and I don't know what all he's doing, but he's making noise, which he does a lot in my videos. Okay, for the lid, I'm going to do a combo of Witty on the inner half of my lid, and then Ruby on the outer half, with this flat packing brush. I'm going to start out with Witty. And I'm going to spray it with my Bolero Jelly Nutrient Bamboo Rosewater Mist. 4 ounces for $1.25 from the $1.25 tree. They did go up 25 cents an item. Everything's inflation nowadays. But I love that spray. It's very good at foiling shadows. I use it between skincare steps. If I come indoors from, you know, the heat, I will spray my face with it. It's just very nice. It has a light scent. There's tons of different scents. As a matter of fact, they're always coming out with new ones. But it's not offensive. It's very light. I've never had any, you know, adverse effects or anything from using those sprays. So I highly recommend. It's 4 ounces for $1.25. That is a very pretty shade. Okay, so now I'm going to go into Ruby here. It's the large pan. It's got a more pink undertone than the other shadows in this palette. Again, I'm going to spray it. This has a very nice mister. I don't know if y'all saw that, but it's very nice. I really can't tell very much of a difference between those two, honestly. Let's do the other lid. Spray it as well. So, anyways, I'm going to leave Andrea's channel linked in the description box below. And I want you to go over, like, comment, share, subscribe, do all that good YouTube-y stuff, and tell her I sent you. And hopefully she'll be back soon. Okay, so let's do... I'm going to use this. This is the Ardell Irresistible Shadow Stick in let me get out my little magnifying glass with light that I get at the Dollar Tree. Make It With You. And I'm going to use this on my lower lash line. I just opened it and it totally fell out. Wow, okay. That was brand new. So, I guess I won't be using that off the floor, but I don't want to step on it either. So, that was a fail. Okay, I'm going to take my pencil brush, rather, and I'm going to go into Proud, and I'm going to put that on my lower lash line. That's such a bummer. I hate it when stuff like that happens. I blew that out quite a bit. I like to blow out my lower lash line. I'm just going to take this little fan brush and sweep away the fallout. I create fallout because I go so heavy-handed. And I'm going to take that brush again and I like that color, I really do. I love browns. I know they're just considered, you know, plain Jane and stuff, but I just really like brown. I think it's... I just like it. Okay, so I'm going to take this gold shade and sparkly with a little angled brush. And I'm going to put that a little bit on my brow bone because I like to use every shade in the palette. That's shiny and quite glittery. So got a considerable amount of glitter fallout from it. And it seems to be more like a topper shade. The other side. Yes, definitely glittery. I'm getting tons of glitter fallout. But it's pretty. Okay, so there's that. Now, lastly, I'm going to take Drama Queen, which is a bright red glitter, with that same little angled brush, and I'm going to put some of that in my inner corner. Okay, so usually this is where I say I'm going to go off and, you know, put on some mascara and all that stuff, but I'm going to actually stay on camera and do it. But I've got to reach over here and get my mascara, so I apologize for the up close. I'm using the Benefit Bad Gal Bang. Oh, I didn't put on any liner. I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Mega Last that I've got in my Backups Project pan, and it is in Blackest Black. This is not a very good liner, but I'm just trying to use it up. It does not stay in my waterline, but I have very watery eyes, so that could be part of the problem, and I'm sure it is. Now we're going to put on the Benefit Bad Gal Bang. I love this mascara. It is so good. Love it. It makes me look like I have lashes. my hands shake because of my neuropathy, because of my diabetes, and so I make quite a few mascara boo-boos. And that is the finished eye look. I like it. It's not, you know, too screaming red. Oh man, I'm sweating so bad. Oh, I apologize, y'all. I know it looks awful, but the show must go on. And I'm going to use this Revlon Colorstay Satin ink in my shop my stash for this month, and it is in, oh my, thank goodness for this, Your Go-To, and this is the shade. Very pretty. Smells good. That is a little bit cooler than I liked it to be, but it's a beautiful shade, and I love the way it feels. It feels so comfortable. Very pretty color. I don't think it goes very well with this look. Let's see, what can we do? Let's do a little something to it. Let's go back into the palette, into Ruby, and let's tap some of that over the top. Let's see what happens. Oh wow. Kind of a little bit ombre maybe. I really like that. I think that looks much better. So anyways, this is the finished look. If you like these types of videos, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. Love to all. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.